Aloha friends, my name is Aaron Kroll and welcome to Hawaii Music School. Christmas is my favorite time of the year. Here in Hawaii we don't get snow like you guys get in the mainland, but it does get a little bit cooler. Families get together and we have dinners and in my family in particular, a lot of us play music, so we do what's called kanikapila. We get together and we jam. And one of the songs we play around this time of year is the one I just played, Jingle Bells. So I'm going to teach you guys how to play Jingle Bells the way I played it there. Now there's a few things you're going to have to learn to be able to do it that way. A couple of little technique things. Everything else is going to be really easy. The notes are real easy. But we're going to try to make this as painless as possible. And I hope you all enjoy it. Alright, so let's start with an extended C chord. We're going to put our first finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string and our 4th finger on the 7th fret of the 1st string. Now with this hand, and this is the one that, can be a little bit tougher to get used to, I put all my fingers on the strings this way. So I put my thumb on the top string, first finger is on the 3rd string, my 2nd finger is on the 2nd string, and my 3rd finger is on the 1st string. Alright, so what I'm doing is a roll, and it's, okay, but I do it a little bit quicker, and so practice this, try to get that going. Right? Once you've got that going, you're going to go. So what that was 7th fret, 5th, and 3rd, all on the 1st string. What I'm going to do is take my 1st finger and I'm going to go and strum down. Now keep in mind that string is muted, so that should be the note I'm hearing most, right? And then now with these 3 fingers, I'm going to come back with finger number 3, finger number 2, finger number 1, and go down with finger number 1, right? So it's like, okay, and you can practice that too. I'm resting my finger on the top string, so you go, right? And that's going to be like pretty much the premise for the rest of the song. So, okay, so that's that first part. And then I do it again, I go. Now I play an F chord, and the same thing. Okay, and that F chord, we're going to put finger number 1 over here on the 2nd string 1st fret, and finger number 2 is going to go all the way to the top at the 2nd fret. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay, so if we put it together, we've got, and then we do it again. Since we're on an F chord, we're going to hold that F chord, and we're going to start with that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this twice. And then when we hit that 1st string, our fingers move up here. So this is on 5 and 8. And I'm just going down. Or you can do it too like that. So if you get control over it enough where you can just do it on the 3 strings, then you can go ahead and do that too. But if not, you can just start with going down till you're comfortable, right? And so what I did there was I went, okay, so that's to the G7. And then I do that thing again with this hand. Now I'm going to slide all the way up to the 10th fret with my 1st finger. And I'm going to put my 2nd finger on the 3rd string at the 11th fret. And now I'm doing, you know how I did that first part with that, right? So I'm doing it here like, and what that is I'm rolling all the way down and then I'm brushing it off. So okay, so I'm holding that chord and I'm going, and then pinky on the, 13th fret. Then I take it off, so now it's holding the 10th fret. And then I go back to my 1st chord. And then I repeat. But instead of hitting this G7, right, we're going to go back up to that G7. So it'll be, okay, And then that one we're going. Okay, and now we're going to go. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to go. Okay, what that was I'm holding the chord. I'm holding that G7 chord. And I'm going to put my ring finger on the 12th fret. Then I'm going to take it off. And then my pinky is going to be on the 13th fret of the second string. And then I'm going to take this off. We're going to go down to the C chord. And it's the A-shaped C chord. So for those of you that are on HawaiiMusicSchool.com, this is part of that Cops Always Get Free Donuts thing where we do the C shape, A shape, G shape, F shape, D shape, right? This is the A-shaped C, where we take our first finger on the bottom two strings at the 3rd fret. Our second finger is going to be on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. And our 3rd finger is going to be on the 4th string, 5th fret. And then what we're going to do is go right back up to that G7. Okay, and now we start the chorus, Jingle Bells, right? So we're going to go back to that first chord, that extended C. And what I'm doing is, I'm taking this hand in. So that same thing we did down here. That thing we're doing down here. Okay, so, and I'm going down, up, down. And then I do it again. And then I do that backwards roll. And I take my finger and I extend it up here to the 10th fret. But you don't have to keep your finger there. You can just kind of slide up, you know? And just pick that note like that. But I just kind of keep my finger there because I can reach it, so. Okay? And what that is 3, 5, 7. Now we're going to come up to 5 and 8. And then 3 and 7. 1 and 5. And then we come back up to the C, back down. So, sounds like this, right? And then we go back up for that G7. Back down. Now we're going to come back up here, and I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to put it on the 7th and 10th fret. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of blocking the other two strings, so I only get the sound of the bottom strings. And what that was, and then I go down to here, to that 5 and 8, and then the 1 and 5. And I end on the C chord. Right? So that's that A-shaped C again. So, and what I'm doing here is I go, and all that is I'm playing the C, and then those two, I kind of hammer onto that note, but I'm holding it the whole time like this, right? And then I go G7, and that's the regular G7, you know, first finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, second finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and my ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. And I go with C. Okay? And well, that was Jingle Bells, the way I just played it now. If you like the lesson, you like the way I teach, then feel free to check me out at my website, HawaiiMusicSchool.com. We have over 50 lessons on there, and we add a new lesson every week. So, if you guys really want to learn the ukulele, that's a great place to start. I also do Skype lessons, so if you want to do something like that, you can actually go to it from my website. Or you can just hit me up on email, and that's hmsukelessons@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you all soon, and again, from us at Hawaii Music School, Mele Kalikimaka.